The Warriors Summer League team has been must-watch basketball because the young players on the Warriors have been going off. James Wiseman made his season debut against the San Antonio Spurs and made an immediate impact. Jonathan Kaminga and Mac McClung also looked really impressive against the Spurs, and Moses Moody has also played well. So let's break down what these talented young players are doing and look at what their roles on the team for next year will be. But before we continue, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you enjoy the content, please like the video and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. First, let's talk about James Wiseman. Wiseman's game against the Spurs was his first game since he played for the Warriors G League 3 months ago. Against the Spurs, he had 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting in just 19 minutes. At 7 feet tall with a 7'6" wingspan, Wiseman is a physical specimen and he's also a terrific athlete. Thanks to those physical gifts, he's a great finisher around the basket. He showed that ability by setting strong screens and going up for lobs, but he also showed his perimeter skills, hitting a 3-pointer off the bounce and also facing up for a mid-range jumper. On the defensive end, he was able to get 2 blocks and showed a good ability to protect the rim, but he also showed some rustiness committing 7 fouls. He wasn't perfect, but overall he played well in his Summer League debut. As for next season, Wiseman has a chance to play a big role for a Warriors team that will look to repeat. Wiseman gives the Warriors some great size that they don't have elsewhere on the roster. A starting position isn't guaranteed for Wiseman because Kevon Looney is very good for the Warriors as the starting center, but Wiseman is a lot more offensively gifted than Looney, so he'll have a chance. It's exciting to see Wiseman back on the floor, and hopefully he can keep up this high level of play in Summer League. Next, let's talk about Jonathan Kaminga. Kaminga rebounded really well from a game in which he struggled against the Knicks by dropping 28 points against the Spurs along with 7 boards and 4 assists. The Warriors Summer League team has really empowered Kaminga by letting him handle the ball a lot and play like a point forward. He looked excellent attacking the basket and finishing at the rim, and he also showed some good passing instincts and found the open man. Unfortunately, he struggled from the outside, hitting just 1 of 7 from downtown. I wouldn't be too concerned about the misses from deep though. Kaminga is a much improved shooter from when he was first drafted. He shot 35% from 3 from January to the end of last season, so I'm sure Kaminga is a better shooter than what he's currently showing. Overall, Kaminga looks great against the Spurs. Going into next season, he has a serious chance to play a big role. With Otto Porter Jr. and Gary Payne II gone, the Warriors' wing depth is depleted. This means Kaminga will have opportunities to play big minutes. The fact that Kaminga is showing these point forward skills is very exciting and points to him having a high upside. Now let's talk about Moses Moody. Moody didn't play against the Spurs, but he was excellent against the Knicks. In that game, he dropped 34 points, 5 boards, and 2 blocks, and he was super efficient, shooting 8 of 13 from the field and 3 of 6 from downtown. He not only had it going from downtown, but he showed the ability to put the ball on the floor and get to the basket or create a jump shot for himself. In the first game, he managed to get to the free throw line an insane 18 times and made 15 of them. And he also looked impressive on the defensive end, whether it was guarding on the ball, deflecting passes, or blocking shots. He's 6'6" with a monster 7'1" wingspan, so he's got potential to be an outstanding defender. When the Warriors drafted him, he was viewed as an NBA-ready prospect with 3 of these skills, but in Summer League, he's showing the potential to be a legit scorer. With the Warriors losing several of their veterans in free agency, Moody is another guy that has a chance to earn a much bigger role for Golden State next season. Lastly, let's talk about Mac McClung. McClung played his first game against the Knicks, dropping 17 points on a super efficient 7 of 13 shooting from the field. Against the Spurs, he stuffed the stat sheet again with 22 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, and 3 steals. McClung has clearly made a great impression so far in Summer League. Just a few years ago, he was a viral sensation with otherworldly dunks. Then he played for Georgetown and transferred to Texas Tech. Unfortunately, McClung went undrafted in 2021 and ended up in the G League, but played really well there and won the G League Rookie of the Year last season. And now in Summer League, he's making the most of this opportunity. He's a very shifty guard with a nice handle that can get to the rim and finish really well when he gets there. And he's shown some serious floor general skills out there as well. The way McClung is playing right now, he might earn himself a roster spot on the Warriors. The Warriors Summer League team has been very exciting, and the front office is reportedly hoping that all three of Wiseman, Moody, and Kaminga will be able to play on the floor at the same time. All three of these guys have a chance to break out for Golden State next season. Warriors rookie Patrick Baldwin Jr. hasn't gotten the chance to play in Summer League yet, but he's got immense potential. Click this video to see why Baldwin Jr. could be the steal of the draft.